picket fence. Once you get inside, I've got friends but can't invite them. Hills burn in California, my turn to ignore ya. Don't say I didn't warn ya. All the good girls go to hell, 'cause even God herself has enemies. And once the water starts to rise and heaven's out of sight, she'll want the devil on her team. My Lucifer is lonely. Look at you, needing me. You know I'm not your friend without some greenery. Walking wearing feathers, Peter should know.
Hello my loves, and welcome back to High Vibe Heels. Today we're doing another sexy, spooky combo. We're doing a heels combo to the song All the Good Girls Go to Hell by Billie Eilish. I love this song because I feel like for myself personally, I've had so many experiences with religion that just weren't the best, and this is kind of like about making it your own. It's about like maybe a middle finger to the patriarchy a little bit, and it's very much about like, I'm a bad girl and also a good girl at the same time. They can both coexist, and so it's just kind of a fun energy to play with. It's really character driven. It's really kind of like quirky and like cutesy, but also like sexy and naughty as well. So it really has a nice balance of both, which we love. And the intention for this class is really going to be diving into what it means for you to be good and bad at the same time. What it means for you to kind of like take a look, an honest look at everyone else's opinions, maybe about religion or what it means to be a good girl or societal expectations of you, and kind of like giving it the middle finger and being like, this is my version of it. This is what I want to make of X, Y, and Z. And really kind of questioning everything that we've been taught in society as women, whether it does come from religious programming or whether it does come from societal expectations, the patriarchy, and just being like, I'm going to own both sides of myself, the yin, the yang, the good, the bad, the sexy, the naughty, and the real sweet and kind, and bringing all those things to the table in this routine, okay? It's a fun one, it's cheeky, and I'm so excited to dance with you. So grab your heels, some knee pads, some water, and let's get into it. All right, my loves, let's get into this combo. So we start this routine facing the front. And again, this is a very cheeky routine slash song. Even though it's a heels class and even though it's a little bit darker and like more spooky vibes, it's still like playful. So I want you to integrate that and make it feel like spooky to you, whatever that means. So at the beginning, we start on don't say I didn't warn ya, she says. And so I start with this little like kind of crack to the side with my head. So I'm just going like little crack, and that's right before she says that. So we go crack if you want to. I'm like trying to make it a little spooky, so I'm like getting myself ready. So I do a little crack, and then we're gonna go don't say. Yeah, so I'm going to my right, cross, to my left, cross. Don't say, and it's like quick. So we go don't say, shimmy the shoulders. So don't say I didn't. And then we're just going to turn to the side, catty corner, warn ya. So I'm just taking my hands around my head. So my left hand's going around my head. I'm kind of scooping my hair. And then the other one's just coming around, and I'm just letting my hair drop down my back. This is kind of prepping ourselves to actually start dancing. So we go, don't say I didn't, warn ya. And then I just let it drop down my head really, really slowly. So I'm going left across, right across. It's kind of hard because my hair is so long to lift all my hair up. But if you've got like a pony or if you've got shorter hair, this is gonna feel really nice. But I am just kind of doing this one, and then I'm just bringing this other one around to drop. And they're just going around my face, and I'm really milking it all the way down. So we do our little crack. We go 5, 6, 7, crack, don't say I didn't. So yeah, again, cheeky. Don't say I didn't, warn ya, goes down the back, Good. We're kind of facing the corner now. We go, all the good girls go. Yeah. So again, this is very nuanced. So it's like very specific things are happening on each word of the song. So we go, warn ya, hair goes down the back. We look, that look is like very intentional. All the good girls, so you're grabbing up under the booty cheeks. All the good girls, lift, lift. This is go to hell. We drop it down, drop the head. From here, we're gonna hair whip up and slap the booty as we do. Real loud and real intense, like, okay? Because this is like kind of it's an intense line of the song. All the good girls go to hell, it's the name of the song. So you're really like putting the power in these little moments. So we look, 1, 2, lift, lift the booty. And this is really nice also. If you have like booty shorts on, you can really see it kind of jiggle. Lift, lift, we drop it down. And as soon as we whip up, whew, booty slaps. Yes. Okay, let's try it from the very top again. So facing the front, we're kind of, my hair just got crazy. Had to pause for a second. So I'm sitting into the side of my hip. I do a little crack. Don't say, it's really sharp. I didn't warn ya. Take it down, down, down. Look. Yes, we look. All the good girls. So we look on all the good girls go to hell, down, and then we slap booty comes up. Yes, good. From here, we're gonna do 3 rolls with that right leg in front. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm just rolling the hip to the outside edge. Rolling the hip, rolling the hip. I start with 1, and then I go 2, 3. Yeah, so she goes, but even God herself, ba-boom, boom, boom. So it's on the ba-boom, boom. It's on the beat. I shouldn't actually say that. So we go, we just came up, hair whip. We just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm kind of mimicking my hips with my hands. Ba-boom, boom, ba. Yes, so we come up, we slap the booty. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. The next part she says has enemies. We're gonna do a little body roll, but I'm like taking my middle fingers. I'm going 1, lick, 2, lick, 3, lick, sit. So I'm doing a body roll, yes, but I'm going 1, 2, 3, sit. And I'm clicking the head to the side. So we go 1, 2, ba, 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 ba. Has enemies and yes. So you can do whatever you want there. I just felt like that was cheeky and I'm going lick, lick, lick. And then I take that left hand, click it down. 1, 2, 3, and. And from there, we're just gonna come into our bevel. So we're gonna go and, yes. Okay, so let's try that little section again and then we're gonna put that onto the top. So we just did, boop, boop, let's go from, we just slapped it up the booty, boom. We go roll, ka, 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 ka. Yes, 1, 2, 3. It's hard, I can't really talk and like at the same time, but do whatever you're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, and bevel. And that will be literally on enemies and once. She says once the water starts to rise. So this is on and once. Come into our bevel because we're gonna start walking. Okay, let's do it from the tippy top and then we'll add just on like 2 more moves or 1 more move before we try the music, okay? I'm like, this routine's gonna be quick, or this tutorial is gonna be quick. Even though it's a beginner routine, this is still more of like an intermediate advanced membership. So I want you to get used to learning choreography faster because it's great for your brain. If you have a full hour or 2 hours to do this at home, that's great. Just take it over and over again. But most of us like are really short on time when we're doing these routines at home. And so being able to adapt the choreography faster and then being able to go back and do it as many times as you need to is really effective. Okay, so let's go back from the top. Starting into our left hip, we go click. We go 1, 2, shimmy, shimmy. 1, 2 around the head, drop it down. I'm just like letting my hands kind of fall down the side of my waist there. And then I go look, 1, 2, lift, lift. Yes, we drop it down. And this is like I'm snaking my body forward. I'm putting my hands on my thighs. And then as soon as I whip up, booty, whip. Yes. So it kind of happens at the same time. So I drop it down. I'm going, and I'm just letting my hands slide up my body. I go roll, ka, 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 ka. Has, na, me's, and once. Yes, and we're gonna start walking. Okay? So, let's add on a few more moves, and then we're gonna try it with music, okay? So after we come into our bevel, you've just got 3 walks. Starting with the left foot, we go walk, walk, walk. Sexy walks, heels walks. Let's go. You know the technique. You babes are pros at walking at this point. So really like, be really into the character in this part, because this song, again, you know the energy of it, you know the intention, so we want to bring that through. Even after we do this bevel, we're like, yes, I'm a bad bitch. That's kind of the vibe, okay? So we come into our bevel, we walk 1, 2, 3, and then to finish this section, what we're gonna do is we're gonna step out to the side on our right foot, we're gonna push, and we're gonna push again. Yes, so my hips going down and up, twice. My hands are going push down, ba, ba. So I'm pushing and it's going kind of behind my back, push, and then I'm going kitty cat paws on the you know. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's real sassy, kind of hard hitting at that moment, okay? So she says, once the water starts, this is on to rise, ba-boom. So again, we hit that ba-boom beat in the music, just like we did on this little moment. So let's take that section again. So we went 1, 2, 3, sit. Once the water starts to rise, boom, boom. Yes, left, right. We go out, ka, ka. Yes, okay. All right, so that's the end of part 1. Let's go back from the tippy top and work out the kinks. And also I want you to notice where things are soft and where they hit hard, because you cannot hit this entire routine soft. Even though the beat is a little bit more chill and casual, if you hit it that way, which I did in one of my first run-throughs, I was like, ooh, it looks a little boring. You gotta add the oomph, you gotta add the sass, you gotta add the character, the dynamic, that bad bitch, Sasha Fierce energy, okay? So let's do it from the top with that intention, and I'm going to give you a little bit more detail, okay? So we go 5, 6, 7, click. We go boom, boom. When I do this, my knee's going, it's kind of popping out, so I'm just like, you know, if you were sitting into your hip, that's kind of what's happening here. Click, click, shimmy, shimmy. Yes, so 1, 2, da, da, da. I'm taking left hand around, right hand around, let it drop. You cannot rush this part, otherwise it looks really boring. It looks like you're just standing here. That's why I'm taking my time, letting my hair fall down my back. Like someone is watching you after you just get out of a pool or something like that, and they're like, what a goddess, and you're just relishing in that energy. That's what I want. So you let your hair just drop, your head drop, and then I just let my hands ooze down my body. And then we go look, yes, we go all the good girls go, so that's 2 lifts, go to hell, we go down, we bring it up, boom, even God herself, ba 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 ba, has enemies, and good, lick, 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 and bevel once the water starts to, we drop it down, rise, ka ka. Yes, so in regards to how hard we're hitting certain things, this is really slow, slow, click, bevel. It's pretty fast. So we go click, bevel, walk, 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 a little casual. This is hard hitting, boom, tap, tap, yes. Okay, all right, so that's a little bit of like nuance for you. And also to know that again, as always, some things are on the lyrics, some things are on that ba-boom, boom in the backbeat of the music. All right, my love, so we're going to do this twice with music and have fun with this routine. It's very cheeky. It's very kind of like meh in your face vibes. Also, don't be afraid to be a little spooky, like in those moments where it's kind of like a little, I don't know, spooky slash like you're kind of like a vampire or something. I don't know. In these moments where you're like ready to go after someone, that kind of thing. And also like in this part, like you're like, yeah, you're owning the dance floor. You're very much in your power. That's kind of the energy that I want you to bring to this run through. I don't know why a vampire popped in my mind, but anytime I feel like I'm thinking of like power and like better watch your back, I always think of a vampire. That's kind of my go-to. So anyway, embody what you will, but that's the energy I'm bringing to this routine, and especially some moves toward the ending are gonna really get you in that spooky vibe, okay? All right, we're going to do it 2 times with music. You've got this.
Can't invite them. Hills burn in California. My turn to ignore ya. Don't say I didn't warn ya. All the good girls go to hell, 'cause even God herself has enemies. And once the water starts to rise and heaven's out of sight, invite them. Hills burn in California. My turn to ignore ya. Don't say I didn't warn ya. All the good girls go to hell, 'cause even God herself has enemies. And once the water starts to rise and heaven's out of sight.
Great job, my spooky queens. I know you absolutely killed that run through, and if it wasn't feeling great, go back, take part 1 again, and then come back to part 2 whenever you're ready, okay? We're about to make our way down to the floor, but let's kind of review how we get to that part. So we just did our 3 walks. So we walked 1, 2, 3. We step out to the side, boom. We go again, ka, ka. From here, we're gonna do like a little groove, and to be honest, grooves have been one of the hardest things for me in heels because I never grew up dancing hip hop. And so sometimes it's hard for me to let my body just kind of groove it out. But that's why I want to start integrating more grooves into our routines because they feel so good on our body. And the more that we do them, like everything else, the better they feel. So after we finish this ba-ba, the little scoop here, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So my arms are going left across, open, right across, open. Just do this with me. Boom, 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 boom. And as you can see, my pelvis is like opening and closing. So my abs are going tap, 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 tap. Yes. Again, this should happen naturally. So let your body just naturally flow with it. But what's gonna happen is my knees are going out slightly, out wide. Out slightly, out wide. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And you should make it all the way down. 1, up 2, 3, up 4. And honestly, my knees aren't even really going out a lot on that second part. They're kind of just coming back in. 1, especially on this first one. So we go 1, up 2, 3, up 4. Then we're gonna go devil. So she says devil, so we go left hand, right hand, and we're just going hip, hip. And they're coming up at different times. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. So really just let your body move naturally in this part. Or even if you just kind of like slowly make your way down into a sexy squat, it's gonna still look good if you've got the arm motion going. Yes. So we go 1, up 2, 3, up 4, devil. And get cheeky, devil. Yes, we're cute little devils, okay? So we go devil. From here, I'm just putting my left leg down, and then I'm turning to the side to go click with my body. Happens fast. So that means that I'm just trying to get from devil, so you go devil on your team. Yeah, on your team. Oh, it's actually, we do the pop on your, and then we're gonna dive on team. Okay, so just get your knee down. Devil on your, yep, so right leg goes out. This is on your, and then we dive on team. So what's happening is, I go from this little position here, click, I'm taking my head first, the foot and leg push back to here. So you should be all the way flattened out, okay? And then from here, we're gonna go booty, booty, booty. And it happens really fast. So you're really going click, click, click with the booty from side to side. And it's like you're having to use your upper body. Click, click, click. Yes, right, left, right. I'm kind of taking my hips from side to side. And that's on her team. It's on the beat. We go bum, bum, bum with the hips. Bum, 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 and the music. Okay, so let's take it back. We just did this little ba, ba. We go 1, a 2, 3, a 4. We go devil on your, and we dive on team. And then we go click, click, click. But it happens fast. I'm not gonna talk through it, I'm just gonna show you. Yes, it's hard for me to talk and do it at the same time. So it goes bum, bum, bum with the booty. Yes, okay? So after we just did this little boom, 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 this next part's kind of fun. I'm literally just using my right hand like this, and I'm using my left hand to turn me around to the front. Okay, so watch again. So we just finished our little boop, boop, boop. I'm literally just bringing my toes together and I'm sliding to the front. And I'm kind of reaching forward with this left hand. That way that it looks like, again, a little sinister, a little spooky. Okay, so we go here, booty, booty, booty. Legs go up, I turn around to the front, and then we go click, sorry disco ball, click, click with the legs. Okay, so I'm going 1, 2, 3. It's like a little cutesy moment. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can actually see what I'm doing because I keep hitting the wall. But you're more facing the front than the side. And we're going click, click, click. And the head's going side, side, side. And this is on 1, 2, 3. And then from here, after we finish this little moment here, I'm just turning onto my back and I'm kind of like laughing. I'm like, ha 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 ha, like a little spooky laugh. And then my legs and arms are gonna come out like a little spider and I'm coming up on the top of my head. And then I shake my head now. Yes, and that's like the best spooky part, okay? So, how did we get there? Okay, so we just did, again, this little boop, boop, boop. I turn myself to the front, so my right hand is bent in, left hand is extended out. Yes, I go click, click, click. Make sure your toes are pointed there. And then I just extend my arm out. It doesn't really matter how you turn, you just want to get to your back, so it doesn't matter where your hands are. Ha 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 ha, we laugh. Everything comes in, so like my arms are crossed, my thighs are together, and then whoop, I arch to my back. So all that's happening is I'm in this like little star position. My knees are bent, my arms are out long. The only thing that's happening is I'm giving my back a little arch, and I'm coming up on the top of my head. Whoop. Yes, and I'm shaking my head now. Beautiful. So that whole little section is quite creepy if you really embody the energy, especially when you're turning over and you're kind of like laughing, because she says something about being lonely there, and so we're like, ha ha ha, me lonely No. Okay, so that's what I want to really embody, especially at the ending. This is like your moment. As soon as you hit that pose, it's like super hot, super sexy, super spooky, and so I want you to really feel that. So let's go back from, we just did this little devil moment, and then we'll go to the top of part 2 again. So we go devil, devil on your, so we did that little click, your team, we dive, 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 booty, booty, booty. I scoop myself to the front, toes come to touch. Yes, I'm reaching. Good, I go 1, 2, 3. So this is like, she's sweet and also she's sour. So we're kind of like sweet, and then we roll into our back. Ha 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 ha. Kind of close your eyes here and like act like you're laughing. Ha ha ha. And then we come here, everything comes together, click. And that happens really fast. And then we shake our head no. And from here you can just freestyle, drop it down, pull yourself back up, whatever you want to do to finish out the routine, okay? So let's go back from the end of part 2. We're going to clarify a few things, and then we're going to run it from the top, okay? Babes are almost done. So let's go back from where we just did this little click, ba, ba, and we have the new part, starting part 2. So we go click, ba, ba. We go cross, open, cross, open. Really be like a bad bitch there. Just let yourself really groove into it, okay? We go 1, 2, we go knee down, and click. We dive it down head first, push the foot back. We go boop, boop, boop. I turn myself to the front, legs come up. You like my little beat speak there? We're here, we go 1, 2, 3. We turn it over, we laugh. Ha 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 ha. And then click. Shake the head no. And then freestyle from that part, okay? It is so weird for me to talk sometimes on the floor. I feel like my body's like hitting the floor and I'm trying to dance and talk at the same time, and I crack myself up every time I film for you babes. Okay, my love, so let's go back from the very top of this routine all the way through until the end, and just let yourself start to get into that character and really invite yourself to maybe put yourself in a different energy, because this isn't as like sexy focused or classical burlesque focused or hip hop. It's really like on a different playing field than what we usually do in this class. So I really want you to allow yourself to be that creepy like monster baddie, okay, as we start to do this last run through. So starting from the top, the very top of the routine, okay, I'm gonna try to go through it a little bit faster this time, that way you can get used to the pace that will happen with music. So we go 5, 6, 7, click, don't say I didn't warn ya, 2, 3, and look, good girls go to hell, we slap it up, we go himself, ba 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 ba, has enemies and bevel. Once the water starts to rise, click, click, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, we go devil on your team, we dive, we go 1, 2, 3, we spin ourselves around, we go 1, 2, 3, we laugh, ha 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 ha, and we go click, no. And then spooky freestyle as your little heart desires. Great job, my loves. You've made it to the end of this routine. We are going to run it twice with music. As always, the first time, just focusing on your technique, the choreography, hitting all the points. The second time, of course, focusing on musicality and the character. Bring out the character. It's Halloween season, baby. When I'm filming this, it's like a week away from Halloween, so I'm like really in the energy right now. So put yourself in that space. And if it's not Halloween, I know you've got a dark side in there. Bring it out, okay? Let's go.
Fight them, hills burn in California. My turn. to ignore ya. Don't say I didn't warn ya. All the good girls go to hell, 'cause even God herself has enemies. And once the water starts to rise and heaven's out of sight, she'll want the devil on her team. My Lucifer is lonely. Look at you, needing me. You know I'm not your friend without some greenery. Walking wearing feathers, Peter should know better. Your cover-up is caving in. Hills burn in California. My turn to ignore ya. Don't say I didn't warn ya. All the good girls go to hell, 'cause even God herself has enemies. And once the water starts to rise and heaven's out of sight, she'll want the devil on her team. My Lucifer is lonely. Look at you, needing me. You know I'm not your friend without some greenery. Walking wearing feathers, Peter should know better. Your cover-up is cake.
Great job, my queens. I know you absolutely slayed those run-throughs, and definitely feel free to do it more than twice. I definitely do my run-throughs when I'm doing an online class at home way more than 2 times through. Just the more you do it, the better you're gonna feel, combining the choreography, your confidence, your performance. Everything comes together the more that you do it. Always remember that. I really hope you enjoyed this Hocus Pocus themed module. I personally love October, I love Halloween, and I love a good theme. So being able to pull in some more spooky combos, working with some potions and some spells, and really trying to get rid of that fear that no longer serves us. It's so powerful. I'm so proud of you for doing this work. And I love you to the moon and back. I will see you babes on the dance floor very, very soon.